Sound check. Test mic. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So we're just gonna continue. I think there's one more blessing that I missed that so we can get it today so that we can increase our armor. And then yeah, we're just hopefully we can still push the we'll try to keep pushing the corruption level, and then hopefully we can find better affixes. I think I need to find another prophecy to farm the Wheel of Torment, and hopefully I can find a better T6 or T7 damage over time or necrotic damage. Hopefully we can get a better row of the armor. Okay, Harbinger. I remember this is the one that it throws a fireball that it grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and if you got hit by a bigger version, it's going to deal a massive amount of damage. I think it's better to get hit by that small fireball early on rather than letting it to get bigger. Flames of Midnight. Fitness. When you directly use a fire, necrotic, or void, you create a wandering spirit. 7 ward gain each second for each wandering spirit, or per active. How many temporal keystone that I have? I'm still thinking whether with regards to affect, should we go with damage over time or necrotic damage, or yeah, just between the two, like necrotic or damage over time? Nice one. It's still better to cast the Chthonic Fissure, the direct casting of Chthonic Fissure. It will help on dealing damage to the monster rather than relying on the Soul Feast auto casting. And one reason why I'm thinking whether should I go with damage over time, because I'm thinking whether to increase our overall DPS. It's the same thought that I have with the Witchfire. What if on the Witchfire, what if I add the Torment, and then on the Chthonic Fissure I'm investing on the what's that, the Grim Tide, that increases your multiplier damage based on your necrotic resistance. But basically we're not building necrotic resistance on the build that I have created, and basically even though without the torment, the setup that I have created is still doing a decent amount of damage with better survivability. In this case, for the torment, basically just the torment alone, it's not really dealing a lot of damage. And the fact that we are still casting the Chthonic Fissure, so basically we need the Chthonic Fissure. And the Chthonic Fissure also, like it auto casts the Chaos Bolt, and then it is very efficient also on applying what's that, damn. So that's why I'm thinking, should I go even on the passive? Is this armor? Nice, finally. So okay, this we are in a good state. So we're almost good, except for, should we go with where's Lagon, ending the storm? Either I can find the mana or word per second. The good thing with the Wheel of Torment is that when we directly cast the Soul Feast, the Soul Feast is already applying Torment even without the Chthonic Fissure. But the thing is, the Torment alone is not going to deal a lot of damage. And again, that's the reason why we have the Chthonic Fissure. We have our ailments, the damned. Okay, I'm not going to cast the Soul Feast. We're just gonna directly cast the Chthonic Fissure. As we can see, like, it's the Chthonic Fissure is also dealing a lot of damage here. Even without the Soul Feast. Our Soul Feast is just adding infliction of the Torment Curse, plus it helps on generating ward for us for our survivability. And speaking of ward regeneration, I think let's try. I just want to figure out if, based on my ward right now, it's not going to be enough to climb on higher corruption. Like, I only have 2, 3, 2, 5. If we get hit by a like 5,000 and 6,000 damage, we're done. On my planner, I have invested on mana. This one, the reason why is replace, because this will help on increasing our chance to get the greater. Oh shoot. Oh man. Meaning we are weaker. Well, that's good. Let's find a better. Let's go at least 80 plus 70, 80, something like that. Oh, speaking of this one, so we get a additional 90% ward based on 10 mana, 1% per every 10 mana that we have. So we have 174, so that's 17.4% that we can get a greater fragment, which is 90%, which is double the ward that we can generate. That's why if we have a 90%, for example, 90% increase in cast speed, so the faster that we cast, the faster that we can generate the ward. And we can hit the enemies across the map by just casting our skill here. What I'm still thinking about with regards our survivability, I'm still thinking whether should I go with, because if we're going to, the question is, does the Heart of the Yokeros is really going to provide a good ward regeneration versus the combination of Exsanguinous, Last Steps of the Living, the Missing Life per ward, considering that we are very good on generating the ward. So I'm thinking whether is it going to be much more better if we do the Missing Health per ward. And basically the chance for that greater fragment based on the current mana. So if you are burning your mana a lot, like right now we can sustain the mana even though we cast the Chthonic Fissure most of the time. So we can generate the mana and sustain the mana at maximum. So meaning every time that we cast the Soul Feast, so at full mana, then we get the maximum percentage, which is 17.4 right now. Or this one. This will regain, provide health regen so that we can sustain the Heart of Eukeros. Let's wear the Heart of Eukeros. Let's see how, based on our setup, how well we are doing with our mana. Mana, life. Well, okay. How about this one? The one I'm talking about. What if we change? There you go. Yep. It's working. So we shouldn't convert the Rip Blood into Ward Generator so that it will help on healing us. And we still have another source of health regain from one of our passive node. Because of the curse. No, we need this symbol. Maybe that's okay for now. That's okay for now. Let's we can get a better affix once we increase our corruption level. So let's go back. Everything is fine. I think we're just gonna add one more here. Directly casting, we're not getting any benefit on that. 2 more points. Okay, 2 points. Where can we add this one? Then let's apply another ailment. Let's increase the ignite chance. And then maybe this one just for the bleed. Okay. Right, let's keep pushing. Even though it's only 50-ish for the Orbis, we'll take it. The thing is, it's only +1 to acolyte spells. Not good. Or maybe let's just keep that one for the far side turtle. Slay the enemies to lure out the ambush. $4,000. I think if we can increase our health even further, I think that the heart of the Eukeros will provide a much more bigger ward. Intelligence, okay. Good. Claim trove. Oh shoot, give me a second. Okay. I don't need to do the Lost Wood False Temple combo. I'm just gonna keep hearing the echoes, go to Orbis, just keep increasing the corruption level. Helmet. Helmet. I think we have an imprint for the helmet. We can grab that one. Hopefully we can find a better affixes. And speaking of helmet, what I need is the plus to spell damage. Volcano Champion. Hybrid health. I think I need to update my filter just to filter the acolyte. Damage only. Damage on the acolyte gears only. Ho ho! Necrotic resistance. Give me a second, sir. Oh, this is the one I'm talking about. D6, nice. Then cast speed, whoo. You know, this is good for a 2 LP. Hoping that it will also grab the cast speed though. Yeah. I think let's save this one. That is a good item. Necrotic damage, minion damage, cold, void. Nope. You don't have the necrotic. What I need is the necrotic. Necrotic, sir. Movement speed, necrotic damage, void poison. Nope. Still need a better bone amulet. Always shattering items. Okay, it seems like there's one more here. Another one, cast speed. Another one. This is not imprint. LP affix.
Yes. Take care.
Oh, another one. Okay, speaking of helmet, let's check if we have our imprint helmet. 2 suffix, that's good. Oh shoot, we need suffix and prefix, right? Let's replace that for a while. Let's grab, let's see if we can get even though this is just a corruption 100. I almost died. It's just so funny that that particular helmet, even though it's not an exalted, it has all the good affixes that it's really hard to replace the item. Gains a charge attack. Level of skills, affix shards. For the plus level 2 Catonic Fissure. Mm-hmm. Three unspent points. I think that was from yesterday. I think I didn't spend those points because I was still thinking what is the best node that we need to start investing in. Damn it. Ew. Unclaimed trove again. Nice. Back to back. Let's get the Reign of Dragons. $158 corruption. So far the damage is still okay. I think if you manage to fight Jura while you're just farming corruption 100, if you manage to kill Jura without, I would say, as long as it doesn't take like 5 minutes fight, then I would say your damage is decent enough. I think up to corruption 300, I guess. It's just the Harbinger is really... It takes a little bit longer for them to be taken down compared to the timeline boss. No, Eukeros. Okay, let's grab another unclaimed trove. Necrotic damage, dodge rating, lightning resistance. Nope. Necrotic resistance. Nope. I think I have so many necrotic resistance. Physical penetration. What the heck? Increase health. Idle. Ambitions of the erased. Ward retention. About actually the ward retention is better in retaining the ward. But it's not that much, so that's why if we have two of them all together, that's going to be great. Damage over time. Fire resistance. Health. Oh yeah, we already sealed. So we can just give me a better one. Elemental damage over time. Necrotic. Minion health. And what? Oh, strike multiplier, not bad. But the necrotic resistance is now 57, but we have increased damage over time of 100. See again, right? But since we have a pure damage over time, I think with regards to our shattering, probably we can turn off this now, and then we're just gonna find, I think, just the very rare ones. We have already so much intelligence, I would say. Yeah, 551. What we need to find now is shared necrotic damage, and then catonic fissure. What else? And that's it. Yeah, let's just keep pushing forward. Okay. Necrotic resistance, critical strike multiplier. What do I have? Oh, makes sense. Let's turn this off now. So right now, everything that everything that a violet that will fall, spell damage, cast speed. It means that it's an automatic. That is needs to be shadow rather than we are still sorting out the shattering. My armor is now 48. That's nice. And that is without the investment yet of the mana regeneration. That is very nice. Oh, we're done. I think let's go this way. Let's go. Let's go further we go. Our ward region is still not good. Oh, ward region, ward retention. Nice, 84. Give me a good drop. $2,000 life and then 2,000 ward. I feel like it's not this is not big enough to sustain the damage. Considering that our build, if this build can able to increase our armor maybe 60%, that would be nice. One more. Okay, we're done. Brief beast. Almost. Yeah, we need all the rest here. Well, give me a second. Give me all rest, sir. All rest. Word per second and then word retention. Hmm. See, 7% of your current health converted to ward when you directly cast a necrotic spell. That's why the more life that we have, imagine if we have 3,000 life, for example, if we manage, even at 2,400, 10% is 240, 24 times 7, 28, 168 per cast. 68, 67, 71. I think that's fine. Whoa! What? Huh? Do I have extra mana regen by any chance? Is it the same? That's interesting. When we are in town, we are getting 3%. No? The champion is dead already. Where are you going, sir? Okay, one more. Five, 7, 1 necrotic resistance. Concord Tower. Okay, let's go here. Boom. Oh, we're done. shoot, there's a lizard. I think I forgot to. No, I remember. The affix is not that good. Not bad. Plus 1 LP. $25 forging potential. Okay, here you go. How much? 58? Not bad. Let's go. All right, 216. Now this is corruption 216. At least now we get one more blessing reward. And we're still hoping to get a higher roll on the necrotic resistance. That would be nice. Harbinger. That swing combo is so deadly. $55? What the heck? Well, we would know if that is a the heart of Eukeros, because it will turn into a we will see a red filter. Oof. Wow, that's 8,377. That's the one I'm talking about. Oh, possessed golem. Oh, okay, makes sense. Is that the siege golem? or the golem that holds this big rocks on its head, and then when it does it, when he slammed the rock on the ground, that's also, it also deals a lot of damage. Hmm. 62 forging potential. Ooh, what could that be? What are the tier of that helmet? Well, not bad. With one open suffix. Nice. Again, I'm thinking if I should invest in this one to gain a dam overload. The thing with the dam overload, for the dam, it's better to go low life to take advantage of that increased damage when we are low in life. Though it's okay because we can it will still have an increase in damage for enemies that are, the more that they the lower their life is. What's next? Salted boots, set item, glyphs. Let's keep pushing forward. Oh, by the way, I will not be able to stream tomorrow, so I'll be streaming back again on Saturday morning. But hopefully I still have time to maybe not, because Diablo 4 Season 11 is going to start on Thursday. So on Saturday, given the chance that probably if I still have time, I can still go back and play with our Warlock Torment build. My plan is to craft the build that I'm going to play next season for Diablo 4, and then create the build planner, and then if I still have the time, then we can go back and then continue playing until Wednesday. Again, still just keep pushing forward again. Hopefully we can keep pushing up to 380 to 400. What I want is to be efficiently higher chance on farming the Heart of the Eucharos, especially to get an LP. Oh, speaking of level 85, we are now level 85, right? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. We can now wear the Wall of Nothing. Ooh. Easy. Let's keep this one, Imprint. LP affix. Okay, let's go. Play Admiral Horton. I thought we were gonna kill the Admiral Harton. Okay. My concern is the total amount of ward. We need to have at least 6,000. That's a lot of fire attacks, sir. Okay, we're done here. Wahaha. Decay threshold 63 ward per second and then 220 armor. $280. The 80 decay threshold and the 63 ward per second because of that. Oops. Ring and amulet. Ring and amulet. Can we try this? Ward per second and threshold. Then amulet. Hey, where's the amulet? $33, $193. Let me try. What will happen if we do this? It's hard because this one has a ward decay threshold. I don't have an open prefix suffix on this ivory rings. I think I need oops. No, I lost my stash. I'm just thinking whether word per second is also dodge rating 49 forging potential, and just yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, if I manage to accumulate enough stability points, I'm just gonna try to defeat again the Emperor of Dragons, and then I'm done for the day. Oh, somebody dropped an LP affix item over there. Ah, it's the staff. Okay. Hey, hold on a second. 2T6. I'm gonna keep you. I don't know if I have a relic for imprint. Oof! Who did that? That was very rude. What's next? Melee weapon, runes, class specific idol. Do we have... Oh, unclaimed trove. Do we have... How much? I think we're good. Okay. Oof. I was too close. Now we have to farm one more. Because we're short by 12 points. I think even though we are very good on generating ward through our casting and with the help of our relic and the skill nodes of the soul feast, it feels like it's not enough. Probably if you have maybe 3,000 life, maybe. Has speed again. So I need a cocoon drop. Okay, let's go fight the Emperor of Dragons again. Oops. If we are going to invest on damage over time, should we bring in our dam also? Basically, the Chthonic Fissure is still benefiting from the damage over time also. Okay, last word. Alright. I see a relic. Ah ha ha. Poison resistance, all rest. Necrotic damage. How about we try the necrotic damage? What will happen? Yeah, we're gonna lose the multiplier, but increasing more necrotic damage, not just the torment that we are also increasing, but the rest of our skills. Let's try this one and then we'll see tomorrow on Saturday. Ah, nice. We got a legendary potential. I forgot also to put it here, but that may be right, to drop a pile of similar items when killing enemies in your regular echoes. Oh, regular echoes. This is not going to work on killing the boss. But anyway. At least we managed to get an LP so that we can add maybe necrotic resistance or necrotic damage or critical strength multiplier. That will also increase the damage of our necrotic damage healers, plus it will also again scale the torment curse. Because we can just keep increasing the necrotic. Of course, this will also benefit on increasing our ward generation from the barbute. But if our defenses are already in a good spot, what we need is more firepower. Adding more necrotic damage, I believe it's gonna be more better. Plus, I have a necrotic damage that's waiting for me. That is around 270 plus, I think. So plus 90 here. So that's an additional damage again. Probably I'm gonna put some Wheel of Torment Prophecy. So hoping that we can get a 2 LP. And then we're gonna try to slam that the cast speed and necrotic damage, and then probably I'm gonna create a mirror to duplicate that item so that we can put it again on another 2 LP, and hopefully we can land a necrotic damage with the cast speed for faster casting, for us to generate the ward from the Soul Feast and the Heart of Eucharos, and of course hitting more damage with our attack speed. And then speaking of necrotic damage, so again I'm debating here whether should we go with necrotic damage or damage over time, because we're gonna lose some damage on the Soul Feast. Right? If we have necrotic, because we are heavily invested on damage over time. But basically, it's the Chthonic Fissure here is really doing a lot of damage here, plus the Chaos Bolts. But anyway, we're gonna see. We're just so far we are now seeing Heart of the Eucharos on Corruption 200. So we're just gonna keep pushing up to Corruption 200, and we're just gonna observe how good is our defenses. I'm still thinking whether, let's see, if I'm going to equip Damned-Witchfire. Hey, where's my item here? Oh. Uh-oh. Where was the gear that I was using for the damn witchfire? I was not able to segregate it? That is awful, sir. Where did I put it? Shoot. Oh, this is a second character. This is a second character. Makes sense. Last steps. Do we have that gloves? Where's that gloves? That has the missing health. Okay. The thing is, the thing with our we're gonna go back on investing on the rip blood, and plus we have to remove this one. Health gain against curse, though we are draining our life through this one. It's like counteracting each other. Because with regards to ward, it's really easy for a for ward generation from the this missing health. It's just you need to increase your life. Ooh, what happened there? If we are always in full health, the exsanguinous is not going to work. So I'm still gonna try this if in terms of survivability is much more better with the exsanguinous and the last steps, and then what we need here is to bring back again the ward on the rip blood, not to constantly heal us, and then What else that we're going to change? To remove the life leech on our passive tree. Basically, Heart of Eucharos and the missing life is... Ooh! The crit. Oh, no, 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 no. That is unacceptable. Oops. Anyway, I think that's okay. Yeah, we don't have a relic yet. Okay, last one for tonight. Let me redeem my my fallen warlock. Where is the champion? I want to see the champion again. Show yourself, you silly champion. Where's that big brain champion? That is not... I want to avenge myself. What the heck? Where are you? Is that you? Hopefully we got a good eternal gauntlets. So basically the difference between the again, I don't know if I have said a while ago, missing life is basically of course lowering your life to gain the ward. The Heart of Eucharos is opposite. You need to increase your life. Basically, it's still the same with the missing life. You need to increase your life, but the difference is for the Heart of the Eucharos, you need to be in full life as much as possible so that when you cast your skill, based on the current health that you cast your skill, based on the percentage of life leech, the life drain of the Heart of the Eucharos, so that will be converted into warp. So basically, it's more in terms of like per second. It is much more potent considering that you have a good amount of health. It's like, imagine if you have 3,000, right? So 3,000 life and then 7% of that. So that is 210, right? So 210. If your attack speed is almost, what is 100% or more, at 100%, so that's double hit per second. So meaning, you are doing 420 just for the Eucharos alone. Plus, you have the Soul Feast. Plus, you have the Barbute. Considering with your, based on the amount of the uncapped necrotic resistance. So you are really generating a good amount of ward. So now I'm thinking whether... what we need here basically is necrotic resistance and life. Increase in life. Do we have increase in life here? No, right? I think there is an increase in life here. We can also add increase in life here. We're still missing increase in life here also. So now I'm debating here for the single LP whether should I go with increase in life also. I believe increase in life. Do you have increase in life here? This is increase in health. Body armor, helmet, and belt only. Gotcha. Only added health on the relic. So the more potent, so the health is more potent on the armor and on the helmet. So that's the thing. So 23. So that's an additional 300 plus already. So imagine if we have another on the belt, if we are lucky, void necrotic and then another, so that will give, probably we could reach approximately to 2600. So I'm thinking, should we go also with the armor with life so that we can increase it further, so that we can have, and should we go with cast speed here instead of necrotic damage? So basically we are losing a lot of damage in exchange for survivability. But anyway, we're just gonna figure out if what is the ideal spot, that what like armor. I think if we can have more mana regen here, maybe that will increase our armor. Again, when we get hit by around 5,000 or 6,000 damage, if our ward will not generate very quickly to sustain another 5,000, then we're done. Oh, this is nice. Oh. Ugh. Not good. Anyway. So yeah, I'll be streaming again on Saturday morning. So yeah, we're just gonna I'm not going to play last epoch, but I'm gonna go back with Diablo 4 to theorycraft the build that I'm going to play on Thursday for season 11. And if I have still have the time to play, then I'll just go back and continue playing this Warlock Torment build on Saturday stream, and then I'll be continuing on this build up to Wednesday, whatever that I will accomplish, and that's it. And then I'm just gonna go back on season 11, and again, if I still have time, if season 4 of Last Epoch is still not yet online by the time that I'm done playing with Diablo 4 season 11, then we're just gonna go back and continue playing with this build. So yeah, again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Saturday, and have a good one. Bye.